Recently, I've gotten too good at planning my time. I used to be super bad. When I first started, my schedule was so inefficient that I had like no free time, and it almost made like my productivity worse. But now, I have almost 2 hours every day to do whatever I want, simply because of my schedule. The outline of your schedule is the most important thing, which is really just fancy for when you wake up and when you go to bed. Like, you don't make a schedule to keep doing what you've been doing, you make it to change something, right? You want to get things done more efficiently, get things done faster, and have everything planned, get things done on time, and because that person on YouTube told you it was good for you. Well, you can't do that if you have the same outline. You can change things around inside of your outline, but if you change the actual outline itself, then that gives you so many more possibilities and chances to find your perfect schedule. And if everybody falls into the category of either being a night owl or a morning bird, then everybody either works well at night or works well in the morning, like me. So let's say we have John, and John wakes up at 6:30 and he goes to school at 7. So he basically has no time in the morning. He has a lot of time at night, which is normally when he does his work. But John is a morning person. When you put it like that, it's pretty obvious that John should wake up earlier because we all have the same 24 hours, right? You can't be like, no, actually I have 26. No, you don't. You don't have 26. We all have the same 24 hours, but John works better in the morning. So he should move what part of the day he is awake for so that he can do his work in the morning, because that will give him more free time at night if he's more efficient in the morning. So now you have an outline, a great foundation, but how do you build on top of it? Well, let me ask you this. If you had to do 100 push-ups, maybe you already do that, but you had to do 100 push-ups today, what would you rather do, but what would feel like more? Doing 25 now, 25 a bit later, 25 like after dinner, and then 25 like right before you go to bed. You spread them out. What would feel like more? That, or doing 100 push-ups right now, like raw David Goggins? Probably the 100 push-ups right now, or at least to me that's how it would feel. So, if you have like 10 pockets of free time throughout the day, like between task X and task Y, you have like 5 minutes. If you bring all of those 10 little pockets of free time and put them together, technically you're not getting any more free time, but it really does feel like you are. I literally just stopped looking at my phone for like 10 minutes in the morning, where I normally like check like stuff like YouTube Studio. I started doing that on the bus, and my afternoon suddenly felt longer, so that was nice. But before I tell you the most important part, you need to write down your current schedule. I always do this before making a new schedule, because you have to have something to work off of. Just be brutally honest and write down exactly what you do on a day-to-day basis, whether you really like it or not. Like, actually do it. I'll wait. I don't even have my watch on today, but I'll wait. Okay, this is the real secret. Anything that doesn't take up that much brain power can be stacked and like overlapped with other tasks. When you make a schedule, it doesn't have to be so one-dimensional to the point where like this task takes up this time and then this task takes up this time, because that's normally how people do it. Things can overlap. If you want to do flashcards on like the way to school, on the bus ride, that can overlap. You can do any like easy task, you can combine it with another easy task to get them both done like basically at the same time. Jeez, my iPad keeps on. Your schedule should have a lot of spots that look like this, where the tasks overlap. Well, you made it to the end, and I know it looks like I have this whole thing pretty down pat, but everything needs to change. Your schedule should be easily changeable to fit your ever-changing needs. So I hope you learned something, and feel free to drop me some advice in the comments, because I'm probably not the best at speaking yet, but make it happen, because that's what I always say. Like, actually, go make it happen. Go make your schedule.